Sydney, of course I realized it was an accident. I mean, who boards a roller coaster expecting to hit smack dab in the face with an airborne seagull? But you know, our models do have to be camera ready, dear. Yes, well, the launch of the Return to Glamour campaign is upon us. Fine, well, you let the darling call you, you know, the minute the swelling goes down. Thank you for calling. Ciao. Janet, just exactly how long do you plan on camping out in Erica's office?
Who wants to know?
I'm trying to do my best to help Erica. I find your presence here rather disturbing.
Somebody's got to watch you.
And a very good afternoon to you, too. Who set fire to her broomstick?
Oh, didn't you know? Vanessa Bennett's now running Enchantment.
Erica's never been one to hand over the reins.
She didn't. Vanessa slithered in and took over. That's why I called you.
Do you think she's up to something with Erica?
I don't know what her ultimate goal is, but I certainly don't trust her.
Well, I think Erica's very vulnerable at the moment.
I'm sure that's what her new best friend is counting on. Vanessa's trying to make herself indispensable. Well, you know what I say. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Are you suggesting that she's plotting some kind of takeover?
Well, Vanessa doesn't have much business savvy, not that I've seen. But she has this very disturbing habit of tipping that, you know, that trash monger, Jerry Reeves, off to Erica's every move. She's already done it twice. So it seems like whenever Erica lands in some fresh hell, that Vanessa's standing nearby with a pitchfork in hand.
We've got to warn Erica.
Well, I've tried, but she won't listen. You know, she still thinks we're the enemy because we didn't tell her about her face.
Look, we've got to get some proof. We've got to get some proof of what she is up to, and then Erica will have to listen.
Getting proof may not be all that easy. Vanessa's pretty good at covering up her tracks.
Honey, you and I have done quite a few scams in our day. Now, if we can't put our heads together and figure out a way to blow Madam Bennett clean out of the water, then we'd better give up our union cards.
You want to discuss your face? Well, I was under the impression that Fashionella answered all your questions.
About the treatment, yes. Oh, yes, he was very thorough. But there are still some blanks that I'm just trying desperately to fill in. About the accident that caused my injuries, that changed my life.
Erica, why torture yourself?
Now, the torture is in the not knowing. And yes, it is very unpleasant to face reality, but it has to be done, doesn't it? And there's no point to hide anything, is there?
What do you want from me?
I want you to take me back to that night. And I want you to tell me everything about the accident. Everything.
Memories are suppressed. It's because they're too painful or traumatic for the subject to deal with them.
The subject. Or in my case, the victim.
I have never thought of you as a victim.
Oh, okay, then the casualty. The casualty of unfortunate circumstances. I do wish I could remember what they are. I really do, because maybe if I could make peace with this whole thing and I could move on.
Or the reality could overwhelm you and undo all the progress that you've made.
Are you implying that I'm not strong enough to deal with the truth?
Please, have a seat for a second, okay? Even you have limitations, Erica. Do you remember what happened when my mother hit you with the truth about the damage to your face? Your psyche couldn't handle it. You split from reality. Now, in psychiatry, that's called disassociation. You distance yourself from the pain and created a false reality.
Oh, I assure you, Dr. Hayward, I have no desire to live in false reality. As a matter of fact, in my mind, the worst thing is being forced to live a lie.
Your memory will come back to you when you're able to process events.
Why?
And integrate them into your present situation.
And why should I have to wait? You were there. You were an eyewitness.
Well, you
were driving the car.
You want to know what I remember?
Yes.
Blood, glass, fear. That's right. I was so afraid that I wouldn't be able to save you, that you might die before I was able to get you to the hospital.
That's right. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. So I guess I have to thank you for this, my life.
You can't live your life looking backwards. Your future is no longer in my hands, Erica. Now, Fashionella has given you reason to hope for a complete recovery. My suggestion is that you focus on that.
Look on the bright side. And for that pearl of wisdom, I suppose you're going to charge me for house call?
No, actually, I came by to follow Fashionella's orders. We still need to bathe your face in solution and apply a new dressing.
Right now?
Well, if it's not a convenient time, I could come back another time.
No, no. No, it's perfect.
Great. So where would you like to do this?
How about my dressing room?
Okay.
This is gonna be good.
Oh, I haven't done a real scam for ages. I hope I'm not rusty.
I know it's like riding a bike. You never forget how.
Well, shall we toss a coin, see who's going to be Vanessa's assistant?
You want the part? Go for it.
Well, no, you've had more experience.
Yes, I must say, impersonations have always been a part of my repertoire.
And then let's get the show on the road. Come on.
Okay, just let me get into the role for a moment. Though I suppose the most important thing's my motivation.
Yes, well, we're trying to save Erica from that viper. Okay.
Here goes. Hello. Yes, please. Is Jerry Reeves there? This is Vanessa Bennett's secretary, and it's very urgent that she speak to him. Thank you. They're paging him. She said he was expecting the call.
Yeah, I bet he was.
Ladies, am I interrupting something?
What on earth is David doing with the DNA test results of Adam Chandler and baby girl Colby? You want to tell Liza what Adam did in front of all those people. You want to drop the bomb at the wedding. This is a dangerous road, David, and you are a dangerous man. Now, I am not going to spend one more minute in this car with you. Just stop.
I am not stopping this car in the middle of this snowstorm!
Well, then you get ready to hear me scream.
Look, if you don't shut your damn mouth, I'm gonna shut it for you! Son of a...
What do you feel when you look at my face?
I feel that it's best if I withhold comment.
Why?
Because Dr. Fashionella's opinion is the one that counts. He's the expert.
Is that his real opinion, or is that what you told him to say?
What would give you that idea?
Your mother.
Why am I not surprised?
Vanessa tells me very, very strongly that you got Fashionella to lie to me.
Why would I do that?
To give me hope. To get me to stop blaming you for the accident. Did you do that? Did you lie to Fashionella to get yourself off the hook?
Of course not. Erica, it's been very suspicious since I came here. I feel like we've been dancing around each other. I feel as if I've disappointed you somehow. Why don't you tell me what you really want from me? Why don't you take this and hold it onto your bandage? Good.
What do I really want from you? That's an interesting question. I have no reason to trust you. And your mother urges me not to trust Fashionella.
My mother would say anything to discredit me.
Well, all I know is your life continues as usual. You continue to derive satisfaction from your work. You answer my questions with a cool logic that is totally inaccessible to me. Because I'm the woman behind the face. And I can't separate myself from the accident. One minute I was riding back to Pine Valley with you and my life was on track and my future was bright. And then all of a sudden there was a whiteout and a blizzard and then a blackout. And my life as I knew it was over. Oh, I know I'm supposed to be happy I'm alive and I'm supposed to pick myself up by my slingbacks and count my blessings. I have my health, my daughter Bianca is doing really well, and I'm sorry, by the time I get to the third or fourth finger, my mind just drifts back to the roadside and everything I left there.
I'm going to remove the poultice now. It's okay.
When I look in the mirror, I don't recognize myself. I see a stranger looking back at me with half a face. I've lost millions of dollars in commercial endorsements, money I'll never recoup. And Enchantment stock has just suffered such reversals because the shareholders really lost faith, when I wasn't at the helm. And whoever said that there's no such thing as bad publicity hasn't lived through Jerry Reeves. And that's nothing compared to the personal losses I have. Friendships that didn't stand the test of friendship. Admiring glances that have now turned to just pitying stares. And for the first time since my mother died, I'm really glad she's not alive so she can't see what's become of me. It's really scary not having anyone to turn to and not having anyone to trust.
I'm here. You can trust in me.
You two still here? Whatever for?
Jerry Reeves, is this Miss Bennett's assistant?
Yes. Please, if you don't mind, would you hold on for a moment? This is a private conversation. I'd like a little privacy, please.
Indeed, I do mind. You should make all personal calls from your own little cubicle.
Honey, I tell you what, you come with me because you're not really wanted.
Well,
here.
I really...
Look, we'll go to the commissary. I will buy you a cup of tea, and I will tell you all about my wonderful ideas that I've got for the fall show, And I'm going to call it Carnival of Color.
Well, that's wonderful.
And you are going to love it. You're going to love it.
Really?
Jerry, I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. It seems that you and Vanessa Bennett certainly seem eye to eye, and she wanted me to be sure to tell you that she wants you to be the one to take Erica Kane's story public, because you would do it with such sensitivity and compassion, as is your hallmark.
Well, Vanessa's got the inside track. Don't think I'm not grateful. Her tip led me and my crew to the club last night. Erica Kane in that mask doing her Phantom of the Opera thing, man. I get chills just thinking about it.
Me too. Well, Vanessa wanted me to ask you if you'd be interested in another opportunity to interview Erica Kane exclusively.
What, are you kidding? Just name the time and place.
Well, actually, Miss Bennett and Miss Kane are meeting together to discuss her availability as we speak. So why don't you give me your pager number, and we'll contact you as soon as Erica finds out when she'll be available.
Now, Vanessa's got all my numbers. That's how she got a hold of me last night. Look, if Erica Kane is there, so am I.
I'll convey that to my boss. I'm sure she'll want to deal with you personally.
That's it. I am calling security, and I'm having this charming madwoman thrown out of this building.
You're the only one that's going bye-bye, baby.
What the devil are you talking about now?
Vanessa Bennett, you're busted.
So, why should I trust you? Why not Vanessa or Adam?
Because they're both pathological liars.
I hate liars. Liars should be punished.
I agree.
Well, then I'm glad we see eye to eye. David, about the accident.
Erica, can't you just be grateful that I was able to save your life and leave it at that? Time will heal your wounds.
Do I have your guarantee?
In a few months, this is all going to be a bad dream. As if it never even happened.
Vanessa's got the inside track, and don't think I'm not grateful. Her tip led me and my crew to the club last night. Erica Kane in that mask doing her Phantom of the Opera thing. Gives me the chills just thinking about it.
He's not the only one.
Well, just what do you plan to do with that taped farce?
You have 48 hours to get out of town, pack your bags, and go.
And if you don't, we play the tape for Erica.
That would tear your meal ticket, wouldn't it, honey?
Well, assuming that tape isn't a fraud or some sort of setup, wouldn't Erica be just a bit suspicious if I suddenly dropped out of sight?
Make up a story, something she'll believe. You're good at that.
And you try anything funny. Janet and I are just going to blow your scheme wide open.
Don't forget to drop by the cleaners on the way home. Clocks are ticking.
My. Oh, yes. How stupid of you, Janet. Leaving important financial data right out in clear view. Uh-huh.
You really think that I'm going to be able to just shrug this off? Like it's nothing?
I know you, Erica. You'll rise to the occasion. Given enough time, I'm confident that you'll come through this crucible stronger than you were before. In a year or so, you'll be laughing about all this.